Hey. Good evening, good evening, man. I hope everyone is doing well tonight, man. I hope you guys had a great Thursday, I think it is. Man, one day closer to the weekend. As I'll always say, please be safe no matter what the people would say on the news, man. It's still bad out there, I just want you guys to be safe, man. Tonight, my guest is man, the lefty that never moves. Heater from the left side. Throw it blindfolded. One hand across his eyes, another one just boom. If you guys never seen him, or don't know him, man, it's my boy, 900 Global Brother, Mr. Steve Villanueva. Man, let's see if I can get him on screen. Hey, sorry. I shouldn't have brought him on screen yet because he wanted some intro music. So we're going to put some intro music on for him. Like, this is what he sounds like.
I got a strike while the iron is hot. One of one, don't follow flocks. Man, I got this on lock. Team Harvey, team hustle, team can't be stopped. Just cop 900 glower. Yeah, I'm fresh out the shop. Let's all rolling. I'm an expert on the lane. Yeah, smooth approach, about to roll a perfect game. And well connected with the sport's biggest names. We can't talk unless an X on the frame. I'm here asking the questions, clear the air and confusion. Fresh, humble, and arrogant with the logo infusion. Red cup for the right vibe. I got the answers, you going live with Bowtie.
Man, yes. So, like I said, hey, this is, like I said, that is my intro and my outro, man. Hey, red cup for the right vibe. I got all the answers. You going live with Bowtie. Like I said, that's what it is. My boy wanted some intro music, so I had to go ahead and hook him up with it. But no, man, this is my boy Steve Villanueva. Like I said, if you guys don't know him, it's time to get to know him, man. He is officially on Bowtie's hot seat. What up, Big Steve?
How's it going?
Oh man, he sounds auto-tune, huh? He wants to see if I can do something with his voice to make it deeper. Let me see. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Steve?
I can hear you.
No. Man, what's going on, though, bro?
Nothing much. It is hot over here. It is hot in Las Vegas.
It's hot in Las Vegas. I don't believe that.
It's like 109 right now, or 110.
Yeah, it sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Not in Vegas. It's not, for sure.
Right?
Hey, it's only hot because you're in a hot seat.
My seat does feel warm right now.
But no, hey guys, man, we're gonna start Steve off with, dude. No, yes, we are gonna start Steve off. Aloha, Steve. Hey, Steve. I don't know if you can see the comments. If you put it on the right side of your screen, hit the comment button, you can see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I clicked on live comments. I can see. Like
right, cool.
Victor Johnson, Jason Moncoa, if I said that right. How's it going?
Makawa. I think he's in there you go. Yeah. Aloha. Okay. I believe he's in Hawaii though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I met him a few times.
Yeah. Hey Josh, he does have the red cup. Hey, you know what I'm saying? People, hey, man, Steve know what's up, bro.
I was prepared for this.
What does it mean to you to represent 900 Global every time you step on the lane?
It means everything. I mean, I represent the brand. I mean, people come up to me, ask questions, what they think about what ball they should get. I give them the best answers I can. I have to see them actually throw the ball before I can suggest anything. A lot of people assume that they know their games. For me, I have to see what they throw or how they throw, left-handed, right-handed, like that.
Like Josh said, what's in the red cup is the question. Well, my red cup, I have Bowtie juice.
I have Diet Coke. I ran out of my Coke earlier. I was kind of upset.
Yeah, no, I don't drink soda. I just drink Bowtie juice.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Hey, look, Sherry. Hey, this is my girl here from up north, man. I bought red cups just to watch the show today. What do you have in your red cup, Sherry? That's the question. Hey, see, look, me and Steve are kind of like twins. You know, we both have the fro going.
Yeah, this one is, I think, ever since the Rodman, I haven't cut it. It's been really long. Or I'm trying to gel it up, but
you're gonna try to gel it. Hey, let the fro be, bro. Let the fro be.
I did have longer hair, like back in the day, back in the years, where I can able like spike it up.
Yeah, no. Hey, Ron Sims Jr., what's up, brother? He said, "What is the toughest part of being on staff?"
Knowing the product. Like you have to know the product. Because a lot of people are gonna ask you what does it do for their game?
Right.
And I just try to give the best answers I can.
There you go. Hey, that's a great answer because, like I said, you do get a lot of people that come up and ask, "Hey, what's in your cup? What do you have?" So that, your cup. I'm saying cup. What ball is that? What could it do for me? And you have to. It's kind of hard to answer that question if you've never seen them both.
Yeah, because a lot of people from California are like, "Hey, Steve, I'm coming to Vegas. Where should I stand or where should I throw?" I'm like, I have to physically see you throw the ball before I can suggest something to you.
Well, like I said, it has to be, if it's any righty asking Steve, where does he throw the ball? Don't listen because Steve never moves. So it's just not going to help you.
The only time I move is from the left lane to the right lane. According to Corey Hoffman.
Oh, man. Hey. Josh Gartrell asked, "Hey, what is your biggest accomplishment in bowling so far?"
My biggest accomplishment so far was saying when I shot 300 in a junior gold tournament, junior Team USA gold tournament, and my parents were watching. And I think that's the biggest accomplishment. That game jumped me 6 spots. I was in 11th with 2 games to go. I shoot 300 and I moved up to 5th.
Oh, wow.
And next game was position round, and I guess I was already on the team, just not knowing going into the last game.
Yeah, that's dope there. Hey, Sherry Stingley asks, "Do you do anything special to store your balls in the Vegas heat?"
I turned the AC on. I blast the AC. I have one room, like in my house, I have 2 rooms. One room, is for like bowling balls. So that way it just stays in the cool. At night, I just leave it on.
So you never leave bowling balls inside the car?
I try not to because it cracks. And I try to put like a cover over it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really help. Or I try to put it in a locker at a bowling alley.
Okay. Hey, Dave. What up, Dave? He said, "What mouse power do you throw down the lane?"
According to South Points, my first ball is 19.1 sometimes, if it's correct. We always try to assume or like try to mess on the screen.
Yeah.
And I guess at the screen, you can press on like the frame and it tells you threw it 16, 17 miles an hour. So about 18, I would say.
Okay. Hey, Stanley White, what's up, brother? Hey, what's your favorite 900 global ball?
Like everyone else's comment, the one that strikes. I mean, there's always different ones. Like the volatility. When I first drilled it, one of my friends, Casey Shepard, at a sunset, and Johnny Petraglia, it's gonna hook. Knowing me, I don't believe you.
Right.
So I tried to stand on the first dot, hit the first arrow. I took off the 6-pin. I was like, oh, I guess it does hook. So a ball does hook, period.
Oh my God. That is hilarious. Hey, do you love the game or just the money that could be made at times?
I do it for the love. Money is gonna be there, but I kind of do it for the love. Like trying to grow the sport, I guess, and just influence people if they want to bowl or not.
Right. There you go. Man. Hey, where were you born and raised?
I was born in the Bay Area, San Francisco, Daly City.
Okay. That's what's up. Any siblings?
2 older brothers, Chris and David.
Do they bowl?
They do it for fun. I went there one day, and then I always go there. Like every time I have a tournament, I try to go there when they bowl league, so I can see them bowl league, friends, family, seeing how we're doing,
Right.
and they bowl and drink. I actually drank with them. Not good.
Not good?
It's good in a way because I'm with my brothers, but all the alcohol, too much.
Oh man, that is hilarious. Hey, Brandon Valdez asks, hey, what have you done to stay in bowling shape?
Nothing. I mean, I pick up a ball and I put it back down. I try to do it 10 times. That's my bowling shape, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to do a sit-up a couple times. Not good. It just wouldn't work out.
You got to start somewhere, man.
Yeah, I mean, I see the gym, and that's about it. Like, I try to get on like the running, the scale thing. I got on the scale. I thought it was broken because it said like 155 when I stood on it. I'm like, I think this is broken. Then
So you thought you weighed more than that?
yeah, I was like, how much do I weigh? 155. I'm like, hey, 155. So I kind of hit the machine. I'm like, something's wrong with this thing. Got off. Got on it again. So.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Whoa, look, we have a newcomer to the screen. Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Harvey?
Yes, man, he must be lost. Harvey must be lost. He has to be. Seriously. I wonder what his hair looks like. I know he has an afro. Going back to his, he don't go to the barbershop.
Nope.
Hey, does it bother you bowling with other lefties on your lane?
It doesn't. It kind of helps me. If I'm struggling and they're doing good, I'll try to get a read off them. And then I'm like, I can do that. Or I'll just do something. But it doesn't bother me. It actually helps me.
Hey, Harvey Johnson asks, do you think you will be standing on the center dot when you come back?
Nope. The only time I'll stand on the center dot is if I'm trying to hook the lane. And I've done it once. Not good. I actually did stand in front of the bar return at a Team USA Trials event because I guess the lanes were fried already. And I tried it. So I'm going to be a lefty, try to stand in front of the bar turn. I hooked, tried to hit the pocket, and I took out the 10-pin only.
Oh, wow.
So everyone's like, skills. I go, yep, skills.
That is hilarious. Hey, Novella. What up, Novi? He said, "How many sizes down do you think your thumb has gone since we've been on?"
A lot. Actually, if I can show my thumb, you can
Hey, I
see
bet
it.
you your thumb's not ugly anymore, though.
Nope, it is beautiful. It's like almost like a comparison, if you can
Right.
kind of see it.
If you guys know Steve, Steve has the ugliest thumb I've ever seen, ever.
Because I have powder on it. Hand
Yeah.
conditioner.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's really good now. It's small.
Hey, do you have a favorite layout you use?
The Rico drill out. The Rico layout.
Okay.
Excuse me. Corey Hoffman, when he was our sales manager for 900 Global, and Jacob during the World Series when they were here the first time, there's like, give Steve the Rico and layouts and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd say pin down. I actually, with my layouts, I draw lines on the ball and circles, and I ask the ball driller, legal? Yes, drill it. So the Rico layout would have to be my favorite one.
Wow. Hey, man, you got to be kidding me. Dave, you must not know Steve. So what do you prefer, switching balls or move?
Switching balls. I don't move. I try not to move. I try to stand on the same dots. I don't have a target. I don't look at boards, arrows. I actually tried it one time. I don't look at it. I just stand on the dot, hit an arrow, hit a mark, whatever, and hopefully 10 pins fall down.
Hey guys, this can't be this cannot be true right here. It just can't be. This is hilarious. Hey, how's your accuracy throwing backup ball?
Horrible. It's like a screwball. If you ever see like pitchers when they threw a screwball, and I try to go back up and my hand goes all it's bad.
Oh man, that is. Hey, Harvey asks, what are you going to do since you no longer use a weight hole?
I don't like weight holes. One of my bowling balls that I had a weight hole in it, I got confused with a thumb hole because I guess they were so close to each other. Because I blew the thumb hole, I thought it was a thumb hole. And I was like, how come this thing is sharp? I'm like, oh, that's a side hole. That's a weight hole. How'd that get there? So I try to tell the ball drillers, I don't want a weight hole. Something without the weight hole. Just 3 holes. Boom.
Oh my God. That is comedy. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, hey, Sherry said, show or draw a pic of a Rico layout. He doesn't have a pin next to him.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, while you're thinking of that, hey, what other interests do you have besides bowling?
I did basketball, baseball, and yeah, basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball. And what happened to those careers?
Not good. I was short, always short. Hold on, my mom just gave me a pen and paper. Hold on, I'll just put it there for now.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hold on, Mom. Sorry, my mom doesn't want to say hi,
Yeah.
but she's over there watching.
Yeah. Miss Debbie.
Oh,
Yeah.
she says hi.
There you go. That's all I wanted. A little shout out from Mom. Say hi. Hey.
Yeah.
No. Hey, what age did you start bowling?
5, I believe. I think it was 5.
Who started put the first ball in your hand and said, hey, let's go bowling?
My dad. At first, I didn't like it because I left my bowling ball at the bowling alley because I had league the next day, and someone took it. I was kind of mad. I was like, man, I hate bowling. Now I love it.
Oh man, that's
I was
funny.
kind of upset. I was just like, man.
Hey, have you ever drilled your own bowling balls?
Robert Smith actually tried to help me drill a bowling ball when he was here. I was like, I need to learn how to drill bowling balls. So we took a bowling ball that I had, the Storm Sink, did lines and stuff, and he goes, hit this line. So I'm like, all right, I hit the line. And I totally messed up on it. Robert walked by, he's like, no. I was like, what? And I guess I missed the line. I was supposed to drill under the line instead of on top of the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is hilarious. Hey, Sherry said, do you know how well known you are?
A lot of people come up to me and say hi. Unfortunately, I don't know them as well, like their names and stuff, because they're like, "Hey, how's it going, Steve? I'm good." As
But
I'm trying to,
why are you so well known? What have you done?
I guess just from the bowling alleys, from growing up in the bowling alleys in Bay Area, and just kind of going from there.
Hey, look, Novella asks, hey, if you weren't a bowler, what would you be doing now?
Working, just working.
What kind of work? What kind of work do you do?
Right now I'm fortunate to work at Classic Products Warehouse.
And what's in that warehouse?
Bowling balls, shoes, everything bowling related. Just we ship them out. I ship them out to like customers who order online and stuff like that.
Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, what sheets are you talking about? What sheets are you looking at, Sherry? Uh-oh.
His name is tournaments, I guess.
Hey, I don't know.
know.
Hey, look, after having a great look in the Rodman this year and not making the step ladder, how disappointing was that?
It was really disappointing because going into the next day, I knew what I was going for. Just like I knew I had a game plan. Just stick to the same game plan. Just do what I've been doing yesterday, like what I did on Saturday. Just do what I did.
Right.
But it was disappointing not to make it.
Because what, you were
But
top seed, correct?
I was
And
top
you
seed.
dropped to, what was it, 5, 6, 7? Where'd you drop? 6.
Because they took 6 bowlers into the next day, and I fell down to 6th place. I guess I wasn't comfortable on that, like that side of the house. I'm not comfortable for some reason. I'm more comfortable by the bar because it's the bar. I do all my good bowling by the bar. So every time someone signs me up for a tournament, I ask them, "Are we by the bar?" Yes. Cool. Works for me.
Really?
If I'm away from the bar, it's far. It's a far walk.
Do you drink while bowling?
I don't. I drink on sweepers, like league sweepers,
Yeah.
because it's the last night. We get money. So
Yeah. So what do you think the difference was from Saturday to Sunday, even moving to the low end of the house? Was the shot different?
it seemed different. I did talk to other lefties, and they said it was really tighter than Saturday. Because Saturday, I felt like I had like this much, or this much room.
Like, I think you need to open your hands up a little more because you got way more than that.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. There. So you can see my hands. Okay. We have this much, and then like Sunday, it's like that. So it's like as tight as my shirt sometimes. But this one's good. Shout out to Logo Infusion. Best shirts. in the market.
Hey, Jason asks, when does the alleys open up in Vegas?
May 29th, Friday, tomorrow.
Does it really?
Yes,
Wow.
but casinos open June 4th.
So will you be in the bowling alley tomorrow?
No, I'll be actually no. I'll be at work.
I'm saying, so you get off of work or what have you. How comfortable do you feel going into a bowling alley right now?
I went to Utah last week just to do some bowling. It was weird just to kind of walk in there and then throw the ball again. I practiced like 2 games, and me throwing 16, it was heavy. I'll be honest. Like I was tired after a game and a half.
Wow. Why do you throw 16-pound ball?
15 felt light. Like I wasn't getting the right hit on the pins. It just kind of deflected like a pancake. And I feel with 16, it hits harder. And I can get like the deflections and messengers. And
Because you don't really hear a lot of people throwing 16-pound balls anymore.
there's very few here
Right.
in Vegas that I know. I think there's 3 or 4 of us in Vegas that throw 16. Not a lot of people throw 16.
No, not at all. Hey, Novella asks, so what's the what was the difference between a TNBA Rodman and PBA tournament shot change?
Just could be the conditions. The Rodman on Saturday was open. It was like an open shot. It was like a house shot almost.
Right.
And then the tournament shots, it depends because how many squads they have as well. Because they could have like an A squad, B squad, and then it can just change. And then the topography on the lanes. Not a lot of people know about that. I don't really know about that. Just they say the topography on the lanes. I don't know if that answered the question. Sorry.
Next, look, seeing that it was, hold on, I'm bringing this question up. Seeing that it was tighter, is that similar to the change or different?
Different. It just, I really had to slow down the ball on Sunday to get it to roll. Like I couldn't throw it my normal speed, like 16, say set, like fast. I just had to like slow everything down. I just had to get the ball to roll like sooner than I wanted to.
Right. That's and so, but when did you see that you had to slow it down like that?
In practice, like the first 5 minutes. It's rarely that I'll use Abralon pads, but I was thinking like later in the practice it was gonna open up more.
Right.
But it just kept getting tighter and tighter. I'm like, and I didn't have the right Abralon pads. So I had to slow everything. And I brought the wrong bowling balls because I'm thinking, okay, it's the same shot. I'm just gonna bring what I had yesterday.
Right.
And that plan didn't work.
Right, man. Hey, is there a tournament that you look forward to going to?
The Rodman.
Have you ever won the Rodman?
2016 and 18. I got a trophy somewhere. I think it was
2016. Was that at Sunset? No.
I won at Sunset Station and Santa Fe.
Okay.
I think Santa Fe Station and Sunset Station. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let's see. What is your book average?
243.
Wow. This guy is awesome. Hey, what or who is your main motivation for bowling?
That's my niece.
Hey,
How's she doing?
niece.
That's my brother's daughter. My middle brother's daughter.
Okay.
Um, who or what is your main motivation for the love? Like I love you, Lonnie. I do it for the love.
Hey, how important is it to have a strong mental game?
Um, for me, like I don't really have a mental game. Someone kind of taught me how to do a mental game. Like close my eyes, visualize your attack. But mental game, my mental game was poop. I didn't really have a mental game. Physically, I just had to slow everything down. That was the main point.
So, do you feel you'll be more successful if someone has helped you with the mental game? Because I believe mental game is very, very important in bowling.
Yeah. Back when I was a junior, I was doing a junior gold tournament in Reno, and Teresa Ross, Rod Ross's wife, she kind of came up to me. I was struggling. She was like, kind of close your eyes and calm down, visualize, and like mentally get ready for the next shot.
And how did that help?
Got it.
And how did that? What kind of success did you have after that?
I was able to get in the top 5 with 8 more games to go. So that helped me a lot, just because I was just bowling really bad. And when I bowl bad for myself, I kind of get mad. Like, I just get mad at myself. It's like I just kind of walk off, go do somewhere, and just kind of try to calm myself down.
Now, with you saying you get mad, do you though? Because I can speak for myself. I know that takes me out of my bowling game. That takes you out of your bowling. That's why I feel having a mental game is very important. Is because of things like that.
Yeah, just I try to have a mental game. I just try to kind of walk off and like just think positive about the next shot. Just I tend to like always think about the shot previous instead of the shot after. Like a lot of people, it's like I needed that 7-pin or I needed that strike, and when I didn't get that strike, it kind of just messes with me. Like, did I throw it bad or I threw it bad, and I want that shot back, and then like that.
It takes does it take your confidence away? Are you a confident bowler?
I try to be. It's just like I want to do the best I can. I remember Robert Smith saying, "If I get mad at bowling, that means I'm trying." And when I got mad, my dad got mad at me for getting mad. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, so I just get frustrated sometimes when I bowl.
Hey, have you ever I don't know, did you ever have your PBA card?
No.
But you've bowled PBA tournaments.
Yeah, I actually won a regional. My dad, he passed away in January of 2015.
Okay.
So I bowled a tournament. 2 tournaments I bowled. It's the ABT scratch event and the PBA non-champs the same year. And my dad was sick at the time, so he couldn't be at the bowling alley watching me. So he actually I guess when I won the 10,000 ABT tournament, people were calling my mom saying, "Oh, your son won," thinking my mom was with me, but she was actually with my dad at home. But um, so and then the PBA tournament, I think I needed a double to win, and I threw the first one. I was like, all right, I need one more, and I threw the second one. I just let out like a big scream, like a yes, and I was like kind of emotional, I guess, emotional scream because knowing my dad was watching me and helped me get through that game, and I dedicated that one to him, that PBA tournament and the ABT tournament.
So that was kind of rolling into that next question was, what was your most memorable moment on the lane? So I'm sure it was that right here, right there.
It was that one, just winning for my dad, and the shooting 300 was like the two biggest accomplishments.
Hey, what was the biggest difference between bowling in the amateur tourneys versus the pro tourneys?
Amateur tournaments, you kind of have all different styles, right-handed, two-handed, lefties, righties. Pro tournaments, you have the best. You have all the national guys, the regional guys, just the regional tours, some women, some just have like the national. You have like the best of the best,
right?
In the pro tourneys.
Like Craig Elliott said, "Hey, have you ever got right of the big dot?"
I actually have. I was bowling a tournament in California, SoCal, in your area, Action Lanes, and we were bowling on this Kegel dollar bills shot. I couldn't play my A game, which was straight, so I was like, I'm just gonna move right. So I think I stood on 30.
You think?
I think. Well, because California, they have 5 dots, and Vegas we have 7. So I actually had to like move my feet 5 boards, like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, I just stand on this dot, and I slow hooked it, and I slammed the 9 pin. I was like, oh my god! And Memo Rosales, and we're just like, are you okay? You need a medical, because when I stand right of the big dot, it's like a nosebleed for lefties. For me, it's like we call it a nosebleed. So I'm like, so I'll kind of like, hey, check my nose. I'm like, am I bleeding? No, I'm good. All right. And I just kind of joke around. Is the medical on staff? I think I'm in a nosebleed. So
that is hilarious. Hey, Jerry Johnson said, "What happened when you lost to Jerry in the SNBC?"
Hey, Jerry. I saw the show yesterday. I was just tired. I think we almost finished at midnight because we started, I think, at 7:30. Did a qualifying, and then 2 out of 3 games. I was just tired. He got me. I'll give him that. I did move my feet though.
Hey, how many 3s and how many 8s do you have?
So how's it going, Sid? Congratulations on the kid. I actually counted one day 49 300s and 47 800s.
Wow. You're good. You're really good.
Left-handed.
Oh, see, at least left-handers know that they have the world and they don't have to move.
I moved from the left lane to the right lane.
That's it.
I'm gonna have to shoot a 7-pin. Oh.
Hey, what up, Chad? How's
Chad?
treating you, brother? I hope Phoenix is doing good. Hey, he said, "What is your favorite tournament you have bowled and won, you have yet to bowl and you want to?
My favorite tournaments, the Rodman. And the
But why?
one
Why is the Rodman your favorite tournament?
it I get to see everyone, like friends. Um, it just I go there for friends, like who I haven't seen in so long, just who are getting back into bowling. And then they ask me is, what do you think about the Rodman? Is it a good tournament? I go, it's a great tournament. I mean, the staff is on point. I mean, they get everything done. The scores and stuff, everything just up to date. And the one I have yet to bowl, the Lucy doubles. And I heard if he sends out an email January 1st, or like around the first week of January, and
Yep.
if you don't get your entry in by like December, whatever, it's sold out like that. And I guess there's the holiday doubles in St. Louis.
Yep, it is a holiday doubles.
Jeff Cotton asked me to bowl. Waiting to see on the flights and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about this coming up here?
Yeah, this one coming up. So, if the tournament's still gonna happen, so far I've looked at the roster. I guess they're having it still. So
it's packed. That's for sure.
So Jeff Cotton, if you're listening, just waiting to see on flights.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you do go, I'll see you out there.
Yes, sir. I seen your name on the list.
Yeah, I'm on there. Last year I bowled like crap, man. Jello bowled very well, and I just didn't hold him up. And then the year before that, I bowled very well, and Jello was kind of, up in the air. But I think this year we should be on the same page, hopefully.
Yeah, you should wear those sweat shorts that I saw at the Rodman.
No. I know. I get in trouble when I wear those, so no.
Because they're on backwards. I told you, I'm like,
hey,
sure on backwards.
When the bowling alley, when the bowling centers open up here in Vegas, what house will you be bowling or practicing at first, and why?
A lot of people ask me is if I practice. I don't. The only time I really will practice is the 10 minutes in league. That's about it. I just can't go to the bowling alley and just practice because it's like I already know. I mean, I'll try to like work on different things. Maybe like when I get a new ball.
Right.
That's the only time. And then I'll do like a local tournament. That'll be my practice. But other than that, I don't practice.
Well, you don't need to practice when you don't move. You do the same thing.
I move my feet. I have to move my feet in California because I get confused by the dots every time I go there. Because you guys have 5 dots, we have 7. I actually have to physically go on the approach and count boards like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I draw like a little circle. I'm like, that's my spot.
I create
a dot. So I create a dot.
The big kahuna, he only moves front to back, no left to right. Sorry. Yeah, that is Steve for you.
Yep. I actually did. If Jason was watching at Sam's Town, they put out 2 different shots, like a long and a short. That's it. But they don't tell you which one's first, which one's long, which one's short.
Right.
So the first day was long. My ball was going forever long. It's just going straight. So I was like, I'm going to drink. So I took like a Jameson shot, thinking my ball's going to hook. Nope. 4 shots, my ball's still going straight. I give up. Next day, my ball hooked at the arrows. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was definitely standing on the big dot that time. With my black ops, I remember, just trying to get the ball going left and hopefully staying there and hitting the pocket.
Wow. Hey, who is the Black Cloud?
The Black Cloud. I'll message him later. He knows who I'm talking about. We have a friend, Danny Mac. Sorry, Danny. It's nothing personal. Just for some reason around me, I just don't do good when he's around. Sorry. For some reason, I don't know why. It's like every time he shows up, it's nothing personal. I like the guy for what he does. Like, I'll say hi. For some reason, I bowl bad. Yeah, so we just say like the Black Cloud. And I was just kind of like, ooh, like a shiver, like, ooh.
That is hilarious. Hey, how many leagues do you bowl a week?
Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I did 4.
Wow. So that's why you don't practice. You don't you
Nope.
bowl 4 times a week.
Yep.
He bowled 4 times a week and he never moves. So what is there to practice is the question.
I did move on our Sunday league. I sat on the second dot. Even Tucker was surprised. He's like, I go, I'm going to have to move. And then I'll kind of joke with Tucker. I'm like, oh, you're standing on my dot. And then, like,
Wow.
Set on my dot. I go, no, I'm okay.
Hey, how do you feel when you're standing on your second dot on your left side and you see the righties standing on that dot on that side over there where you are?
It confuses me because my ball just will hook and then it won't stop. It's like I call it when you're changing lanes, I guess. It's like I'm on this side trying to go this way and you're cutting me off trying to exit the freeway. It's like we're just kind of crossing paths. It's like, hey, get off my side. Stay on your dot.
But see, that's the thing. Righties, we have all the dots. Lefties, you only have 2 dots.
3.
3? Not a chance.
Well, because you have the first dot, second dot, and I think the 6th dot for 7 pins. That's it.
Oh, okay. If you want to count that.
Yeah.
Now, do you go by, you say dots? Do you know what those boards are? Or those dots? Or you just know those are dots?
I call them dots. Like when I mess with my friends, I'm like, hey, stand on the big dot. Hit the pointy arrow. And they're like, what? The big dot. Yeah. Stand on 20. Hit the pointy arrow. It works every time. That's why you right-handers. Works every time. Big dot, pointy arrow. Oh, here's my picture of the Rico, if you can see it. Kind of like, so here's a hole, and then there's a pin in the middle, right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good. I think I have a bowling ball here. I'll get it later. I think I have a bowling
Jerry,
ball.
that was for you. You asked for the Rico drilling. Hey, what are your short-term goals on the lanes?
My short-term goals?
Yeah.
Try to make money. Even though I said I love the game, just try to make money too.
You make money all the time, though.
Yes. A lot of times people ask me to get in like the side pots and brackets. A lot of times I can't just like jump into brackets and side pots right away. If I'm doing multiple squads, I'll do 1 squad while I practice, and then the second squad, okay, I feel good. I think I have a plan. Then that's when I'll jump in the pots, like the second pots and brackets, the second block.
Bowling, like you vote several tournaments.
Mm-hmm. How
do you personally deal with having a bad set, knowing you got to come back and bowl 8 to 10 games?
I had a bad set like SMBT Masters a few years ago. It was match play. I was just really bad. Everything was all over the place. I just couldn't throw the ball good. When they told me what time to come back for the second block,
Uh,
I I was like, what time we come back? 2 o'clock. I go, I'll see you at 1:58. And I literally, a lot of times I'll stay in the bowling alley, hang out. That one day I was just so frustrated. I completely left the bowling alley. I was like, I'll see you at 1:59. I just went to the other bowling alley, kind of clear the mind, just kind of get away from the bowling alley for a while.
uh,
And just, I came back and I think I won 6 of my 8 matches and I finished second.
oh wow.
So I just had to clear my mind. Like I'll try to walk off somewhere, like in the paddock area, just kind of clear my mind. As, come on, you can, throw the ball. Just don't be afraid. Just throw the ball.
That's that. Like I said, everybody. I guess everybody deals with bad sets differently. So I need to learn to figure some stuff out too.
How's it going, Chris? Alyssa, I see you. Hello, Alyssa. Hello.
Hey, when did you sign with Global, and how did you get connected with them?
October 2015 is when I got introduced to 900 Global. Corey Hoffman, our sales manager at the time, I guess he talked to Wes Pye, our vice president of 900 Global, asking, is there any bowlers, like lefties, amateurs? I guess they were off the market. Now they went back on the PBA and they're just like looking for bowlers. And I guess Corey and Wes talked and said, here's Steve Villanueva. And I never met Wes until few years later, and he never met me. And he was like, I never seen a bowl. I trust you, Corey. And then, so Corey gives me his keys to his car. And he goes, go to my car. There's an envelope in the front seat with a contract. So I'm like, okay. So I go get it. I open up. It's a regional contract from 900 Global, which I'm happy to have signed and fortunate to be asked by 900 Global. So that's how I got signed. Just, I guess, from the word of mouth from Corey to Wes.
That is awesome. That is sweet. Hey, Christopher asks, do you miss bowling in California?
I was going 520 revs. I'll tell you the story after. I do. I visit California once or twice. I know it's for the Big Swiss in California that they have every Thanksgiving weekend.
Up north?
Up north at Earl Anthony Dublin, where it's just like the team cap, but you bowl all day. It's like 9 in the morning until 9 at night. It's a long day of bowling. But I do miss bowling in California. I grew up there. I try to visit when I can, like for family stuff. But I do miss bowling in California. They always have a tournament every weekend. There's something to do for the bowlers.
Yeah. Hey, Tyrone asks, do you prefer to bowl singles, doubles, or teams?
All events. I always look forward to doing everything. Like I was fortunate to bowl the team event, Maryland tournament, the Smooth Black tournament.
Yep.
I was fortunate to bowl with Jasmine, Coleman, Ari Wilson, Spanky, and Gail Rogers.
Yep.
We had fun. I mean, I definitely sit on the big dot that day. It's like somewhere in the middle of the approach. But I prefer
I don't
all
believe that
events.
not one bit.
As someone has a video, I know it. I always tell someone to record a video of me standing on the big dot.
Hey, if you're not standing on 5 or 7, somewhere around there, we need to see video.
YouTube. YouTube.com. That's where all my bowling videos are at.
Hey, Sherry asks, what exactly does a staffer do?
They promote the brand. People ask. They always kind of see, like, I guess when bowling balls come out, we kind of promote the brand and tell them what this ball does, or what we just promote the brand. We try to promote the brand the best that I can. I can't speak for every staffer, but I try to give them the best advice, I guess, from what we have coming out. Say, oh, we have the white hot badgers. Oh, we have a urethane, or what does this ball do? I kind of tell them I don't know what bowling balls do until I physically throw it. Like,
Right.
say, the white hot. So I can't suggest a bowling ball for them and then just say, oh, here, throw this ball, throw this urethane ball. I can't do it.
Are you a urethane person?
No. Someone, Memo Rosales, when Nationals were here in Vegas, he goes, oh, throw urethane. And I would kind of look at my wrist and do this, if you can see it. And I'm like, I can't do this with my wrist. So what I'm referring to is how Jacob Butchuck throws the ball. I just can't throw my hand and strike like he does in the plaza. But I did throw the Honey Badger urethane. And when I first drilled it, I drilled it Rico style. And then the ball rolled phenomenal. Just off the one board, just kind of peeling it into the bucket.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Petraglia Jr., I go, what do you recommend for this one? Because I drilled 2 of them. I ordered another one. And he goes, let me give you the Mo Pinel drilling. I don't know what it was. I think it was like the pin in the middle of the bridge or the middle of the fingers. And the CG was kind of kicked out.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, throw it in league. Okay. So I threw it in league. And it worked good. I think I shot 800 that night.
With the urethane?
Yeah. It was league.
Wow.
South Point.
Wow. Hey, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you're Steve Villanueva, bro. This right here. Doesn't matter what you throw, how they drill it, just or your hand goes, your wrists, whatever you want to do, and you just strike, bro. Don't.
And I kind of joke with the ball drillers too, like Joe Reynoso. He drilled a few bowling balls for me, and I would call him. He's like, "Hey, Steve, your ball is ready." I go, "Does it fit you?" I go, "Put your left hand in it." It fits me. All right, fits me. I'm not really those bowlers that kind of fidget. Now I kind of fidget with stuff, like span wise. Like I had glove, no glove, inserts, no inserts, slug, no slug.
Right.
That was like all like my spec sheet is probably like 20 pages long. Memo. Corey Hoffman. And then they drilled me a ball and they gave me a span. And I was like, it's short. I don't like it. But I shot 840 with it that night in the league.
Wow.
So, and I threw like 3 spares, I believe. So we call it the 3 spare span. It was like, it felt like this. Like if you can see it, like my hand, it felt like this in my hand. Like
No way.
It felt really short, like almost conventional. And I was like, this is not good. But I stood on my dot, hit some arrow, 10 pins fall down.
Oh, man. Hey, this guy here. Hey, it's all gone, Steve. You have no more.
It's gone. I'm kind of upset.
Hey, guys, I don't know if y'all really been listening, but this dude here, Steve, is hilarious. I'm telling you. I've learned so much about him. I thought Steve was really a technical bowler, but come to find out, not at all.
Fits your hand, it fits me. That's what I tell my ball drillers. What a little bevel. I tried one ball off the press. Not cool. It hurt. I was in pain. I was like, hurry! So I
Oh,
need Bevel. Now I need Bevel. I just can't do it off the press. Not cool.
man, that is
But
hilarious.
can I make a shout out to someone?
You can make a lot of shout outs. You can do whatever you want.
So just want to say to everyone in California that's watching, hello. And also the frontliners, like the nurses, doctors that are working during the COVID. We appreciate what you do, and we love you guys. And be safe.
That's
So
that's what's up there, man. I appreciate that.
want to make sure because they do a lot of work. Like
They are front and center with this virus, man. So it is
yep,
like we do appreciate all of their hard work, man. Seriously.
yeah. Appreciate you guys. What you do.
Hey, look, they said, how many times have you converted the 810?
I left that like I never picked it up, but I left it a lot. Like at South Point, I left it twice on the same lane in league, and it just kind of hit like a pancake. I was like, "How? I'm throwing 16 pounds. Hello, standing on my dot, same arrow."
Hey, is there
But
like
I did leave it twice.
do you like sign the dot when you get there? Hey, this is Steve's dot right here.
I claim it. I go when you like when the righties start to move left, and I'm like, careful, you're standing on my dot. And sometimes I'm like, hey, like, and then like remember how I told you I draw the circle at like California?
Yeah.
I go, hey, where's my dot? You guys took away my dot. So I have to get a pen and draw another one. Like, you guys took my dot.
Do you really go up there and put a little dot so you know where you are?
Yes, in California I do. Because when I bowl tournaments, like when I first bowled in like SoCal, I didn't know you guys had 5 dots. I'm like, someone in California has to have 7 dots. But no, you guys have 5 dots. And
It sounds like that bothers you.
it doesn't really. I just have to have that dot. Because when I think when I stood on the first dot over there, like I was like in the middle of the approach and it was weird. Like I was like, ooh, I'm getting a headache. My head is, I'm in the nosebleed. So I'm like, you guys have a pen? Yeah. What do you need for? You watch. So I would go on the approach, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just count. There's my dot. I actually learned it from Mike Fagan because I seen him during the tournament. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I kind of just go over there, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a dot. Boom. So when I go to that lane, I know. Or like it's like the letters, like the markings on the approach, like when you like I'm like, hey, where's that mark? There it is. Boom. And I'll stand on that, like that letter, that Brunswick sign, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's how I know.
Wow. Wow. This is awesome. Hey, how many 4-6-10s are you going to convert on Sunday?
80%. What's up, Sean? How's it going? Because I talked to him the other day. Me, him. He lives here locally in Vegas, but he's in California. I told him about how many 4-6-10s I left at Canyon Lanes during the TAT tournament, during when Jamie ran his tournament.
Oh yeah.
And I left at about 50% of all the games I bowled, and I picked up probably like 6 or 7 of them because of the way the pins bounces over there. And I've done it with my spare ball. Yes, I have a spare ball. For all those people that, why do I need a spare ball?
I was gonna say, why do you need a spare ball if you average 243?
And I joke with people on that, and I go, because I don't want to wait 10 minutes for my first ball to come back when I want to pick up a split. I actually picked up a big 4 split in league against Johnny Petraglia's team, and I guess he didn't notice it. He probably seen me leave it, And I picked it up, and he goes, "Did you pick up the 46710?" I go, "Yes." "When?" I go, "Like 3 minutes ago." "Oh, nice, cool." But about 80% on 4610s at Kenyon Lanes. That's where I'm actually going tomorrow. I'm going to California tomorrow for the 6-gamer tournament.
Oh, on Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be over there.
Well, have fun.
My mom does. Thank you. You should come. You should come by.
No, thank you.
I have a red cup for you.
Hey, I have a cabinet full of red cups. No worries. You keep that one.
But yeah, so
yeah,
he just.
that's awesome. Hey, what is it? Tell us something we don't know about Steve besides him making his own dots out here in California.
I actually bake, like cake and stuff. I just did it one day. I'm like, I'm gonna try to bake a cake. So I did it in league, like brought it to league. Everyone liked it. Christine in the chat over there, I try to make her a red velvet cake, and then I try to write, cause she's a DJ here in Vegas. I try to write "Happy Birthday, DJ Chris Cut" with like the pen, whatever, and it just got all messed up. And it was supposed to be a red velvet cake, and it was just all messed up. But I do bake.
Oh, there you go. Hey, we learned something new about Steve.
And then let's see, Greg Velarde. He's from your area.
Oh yeah, there you go. How much? What is that? Taco?
Tuaca.
What the hell?
I guess it's like it's like a shot. It's a shot drink. It's an alcoholic shot drink, I guess. But it's like a fruity drink per se. If he's watching, and I was like, I just took him like, what is that? Tuaca. Ooh, it's really good though.
Anything named Tuaca, it just sounds like
it's like one of those fruity drinks, kind of like every time people from SoCal come up here, they're like, oh, Scooby snacks. Like, I don't know if you ever Scooby snacks.
Yes, I had a Scooby snack.
I was like, what is Scooby snacks? It's green. Ooh, it's not good. And I drank it one day. I was like, tasty.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. It's
John says Italian liquor.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
Good,
but, I've never heard of it, and I'm like, what the hell is Tuaca? Like, no.
Yeah.
It just sounds like something that'll put you on your back.
Like, when I visit California for my birthdays a couple times up north, my friends at the bowling alleys, they're like, Steve, to the bar. Because one of our friends, like, I known her since, like, when I grew up there. She's a bartender. And then they drink a lot up there. Like, every night they're just drinking. They're like, try this drink. All right. It was called a Galvatron. I don't know. It was something. And I was like, I got so messed up. They couldn't find me for 5 minutes. I was like, I was hiding. I was like, I need some fresh air, guys. Like, where's my brother? Where's Steve? All my brothers and friends and family like, where's Steve at? He's outside. Found him. I got fresh air. Fresh air.
Fresh, right. Fresh air.
I got
you,
fresh California air.
Yeah.
The fog.
We got that. At least I got that. But Steve, dude, hey, it's been a pleasure and honor to have you on, dude. You cracked me up today, man. You really did.
Appreciate for having me. I appreciate what you do for the bowlers. Like with all the interviews and stuff. So I hope everyone had fun, had a blast. I had a blast. My setup's in the black or in the back, global jerseys.
Oh
right
yeah,
there, somewhere.
Global
I actually picked up those today. Yeah. Logo Infusion. Thank you very much. See, look, Craig Elliott. I got my global jersey on. It's global patch. Global.
Craig,
I always,
that is for
yeah,
you.
I always ask him like, do I need a patch? So he asked me. He goes, yes, you need a patch. He goes,
Before
before
you
you
ask me.
before you ask me, yes, you need a patch. So I need patches from Global. I kind of ran out. But I do have a Global shirt. This is like the Global right there.
Hit up Von Cruz and email Von Cruz and say, hey Von, can you send me some patches?
I sent an email out to Randy, right?
Randy? Yeah, ask Randy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked Randy the other day. I was like, I need some patches. Running out.
Yeah.
I actually ran out.
Oh, we'll see. But the thing about it is, once you use them a couple times, they don't stick anymore. So you need quite a bit.
Yes, like the patches you have, like the black and white one. Chris Marquez from I don't know if you know Chris Marquez.
No, I know Chris.
Okay. He had this patch. He goes, I go, oh, it's like a little oval one. I don't have that. So I took it from him. Well, he gave me one. So I actually want those. And then Craig had all these patches. I was like, these patches.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, that is hilarious. But Steve, go ahead, man. We're going to kick you out the studio, man, because you made us laugh today.
All right.
Nah,
I hope everyone has fun.
Yeah. And be safe, dude. If you do go to the bowling alley, please be safe.
Will do. You do the same when you go out.
I'm not going no time soon, so don't worry.
Yeah. Just everyone be safe and healthy. Don't be in a rush because the bowling alleys are open. I mean, yes, we are open May 29th, but only to a capacity, I guess, is what they're saying on our news, like locally. Like 50% capacity or something like that.
Yeah.
So just everyone be safe. Hope I answered everyone's questions to the best.
Not just go back and go look, but I believe you did. I hope I didn't pass any questions up because I get in trouble for that. You know.
Yeah. I see it on the thing. There's like, just want to say hi to everyone that tuned in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Big Steve. Hey, well, look, dude, you guys have a great evening. Tell Mom, love her, peace.
She's watching.
Yeah.
He said hi. So take care.
All right, Big Steve.
All right.
Later.
Hey
guys, that was my boy Steve Villanueva, lives up in Vegas. Man, that guy is hilarious. If you guys missed it, when he comes down to California, he said he makes his own dots because we only have 5 and Vegas has 7. That is hilarious. I've never heard of that, but guys, please, 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 like I said, I always say, be safe. Bowling alleys are opening up. I know a couple bowling alleys here have opened up. They're charging $60, $70 for an hour or 2 or some crap like that. And people are going out there to practice, man. I'm good. I'm going to stay my black butt at home right now and just pick my bowling balls up and continue to ride my bike and do my little workouts. And whenever I'm ready, I'm ready. But right now, I just don't feel like I'm ready to go in the bowling alley. But guys, hey, as always, please kiss your loved ones, hug your loved ones, man, because you never know what can happen. Like I said, you see all the bad stuff the stuff that's going on. So, like I said, man, appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for the support. Hit that share button. Tomorrow, I got my girl, Knack 30, coming to the building. Knack 30. If y'all don't know who Knack 30 is, Nicole Johnson, Girls with Game. I think that's her thing. Girls with Game. She'll be here tomorrow, so that should be kind of exciting there. If y'all don't know her, it's time to get to know her. We're about to put her up in the hot seat. So hey, I appreciate you guys, man, and time to play my little outro. Y'all know what it is here, man. My theme music now. Like I said, I'll be in the car listening to this. So this is my theme music, and I just make it happen. So you guys, you're welcome, Ed. Denise, I'll see you June 4th. So.
I got gotta strike while the iron is hot. One of one, don't follow flocks. Man, I got this on lock. Team Harvey, team hustle, team can't be stopped. Just cop 900 glower. Yeah, I'm fresh out the shop. Let's start rolling. I'm an expert on the lanes. Yeah. Smooth approach, about to roll a perfect game. And well connected with the sport's biggest names. We can't talk unless an X on the frame. I'm here asking the questions, clear the air and confusion. Fresh, humble, and arrogant with the logo infusion. Red cut for the right vibe. I got the answers, you going live with Bowtie.
Hey. Hey, Steve. Absolutely, brother. Dude. Thanks for the intro music. Hey, also, yes, you're welcome. But like I said, I'm out of here, y'all. I took up an hour and some time of y'all evenings. You guys be safe, man. Bowtie out. Peace.